Welcome back, everyone, to I'm No Genius. As always, I am your beloved host, Eli Kenneth Burgett. I'm joined today by my co-host, Grant Sherman. Grant, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Eli. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful because we got a very special guest, founder, owner, operator of Luke Edits 3. It is Luke Burgett. Luke, how are you doing?
Fantastic. I'm excited to be here.
Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy graphic design schedule to be here with us. Luke,
Yeah, we'll have to run soon, by the way.
I mean, that's kind of a major update, Luke. You have a graphic design empire right now. To walk us through that, how did you get started?
Well, the great, not late, Brian Barnett introduced me to Photoshop. Basically learned the basics, just got in touch with some guys and started making some edits. So,
Yeah, what kind of guys were you trying to get in touch with? Are we talking about, just like content creators or these like who are you getting in touch
oh,
with?
athletes, of course.
Oh, athletes. I see.
Yes, athletes.
And you've been
So
making
I actually just was making a graphic for a guy that's a football player at West Virginia.
Like
So
a
yeah,
knitted thing or
yeah, I did one for him like maybe a year ago, but he had me make like something. He's like a streamer now, so I just did edit for him for his like streaming account or whatever.
so he's part-time athlete, full-time streamer. Is that what you're saying to me?
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. He's locked in on the stream for
I
sure.
I mean, just like my career. I'm, a part-time news reporter,
I
full-time
actually haven't
podcast.
watched. I guess I don't care about my clients, but I have not watched it. So
Wow, just put that out there.
yeah, I guess so.
You want me to cut that out, Luke?
Yeah, you can do that. I'm sure you won't see it. I mean, not to
Well,
insult your business
hey,
here, but
hey, if he's in non-applicable France, he's going to see this.
that's true.
a lot of listeners.
Yeah,
And
Well,
Philippines as well.
Eli, it sounds like we have two pretty prolific people in their editing skills in this call right now. Um,
well, Grant, don't flatter
who's better?
yourself. Who's better? Um, well, Luke, I'll defer that question to you. Who is better?
Who is the other one? I'm confused.
I'm the other one, you jerk.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm sorry. So yours is more of like video editing, and I'm more about the pictures. So I feel like we have our own lanes. Let's just stay there.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Luke's more pictures, because they pictures were all the rage back in the 1920s when we read newspapers. But ever since people started watching movies, then they were really started videos kind of took over the
If it
world.
ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean,
Right.
I make enough money to go to Roosters like once a week, so like
That's all you
that's
need.
that's all I need exactly, and pay for golf every now and again. So
That
Yep.
that that is true. Based solely on the financial metric of it all, Luke
yep.
is the better editor because
And AI is going to take over in like the next 5 years. So like I just need to work until then.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
Already
We,
did.
we say graphic designer. His clocks in, says, "Hey, ChatGPT, make me an edit of this West Virginia streamer football player," and
Yeah.
that's all they do.
you
So
have like a camera in my room or something? How do you know that I do that?
that's my part-time podcast studio
Okay, okay, all right, yeah.
that you're sitting in right there. So I don't want to hear a
I'm
word
in
of it.
Eli Burgett's room right now,
That is my former room.
where
That's
you
not.
filmed one episode.
I filmed two episodes
Okay,
there.
okay.
I've actually filmed the last episode there before we took a
Credit where credit
hiatus.
is due.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
shared this room. It was not your room ever,
I shared the room with Caleb originally.
and then you shared it with me.
Yes, so it was my room for a long period of
Mostly
time.
my room. I let you stay.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Grant, back to you. How is work going for the week, you working man?
Good. Been a lot of fun. The Houston Texans are in town. They have had their training camp on the Greenbrier grounds. This was a thing that started back in the early 2000s. The Saints were the first ones to do it. They built training facilities, some practice fields, so now teams will come for the preseason and spend a week there, kind of bond. And then if there's ever a team from like the West Coast, like the 49ers, who has a 3 week stretch where they're over on the East Coast, instead of going back, sometimes they'll just go to the Greenbrier, practice there for a week, and then go to wherever other city they are. So
That's
it's
pretty
been
cool.
cool. I've gotten to see some few players here and there. Yeah.
So this is no big. This is just casual Greenbrier activities right here.
Not to me, but apparently to everyone else, like they're talking about it like it's absolutely nothing. Like I saw CJ Stroud on Monday, just a few other random people here and there, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, that's normal."
Oh yeah, yeah. Just text CJ, every now and then,
Yeah,
see how he's doing.
Make an edit for him.
Yeah. Luke, yeah, collaborate with Luke Edits 3. Grant, since we're talking about professional football, fantasy league coming up, are you just itching to get started?
Oh, we're there.
Yeah,
I got a Bengals preseason game, Bengals hat on right now.
Uh,
We already have Jake Browning in, but you know what? I'm going to be watching the whole thing. I'm so excited to draft. I've wanted to draft since May. I've
wow.
been ready, and I think it's about time. I think this is an acceptable time. We're almost halfway through August. I'm sure that there's still going to be a couple injuries here and there before the season. Hate to see it, but it's part of the game. But I think we've waited long enough to where we have a good idea who's going to be starting week one. So I'm ready to go.
well, that's
Are you one of
good.
those guys that'll scroll the fantasy app like for the news updates and like you know what I'm talking about? Where like they have the videos.
Uh, I mean, like updates, like injuries or what?
No, like they're like it's like the two guys sitting in that room where they're like talking about who to draft and like it's like May and they're talking about who's going to be the has the best upside and like they haven't even stepped foot
Oh,
on the field yet.
I mean, I'm locked in from the NFL draft and on, so I'm scouting. Yeah, no, I'm so excited. I'm so ready to go.
Grant is one of those guys. He has a separate podcast where he sits alone in his room and talks about who's going to draft,
Yeah.
and and he doesn't release any episodes. He keeps them to
Oh,
himself because he doesn't want to give away his
on the
strategy.
dark web. First time ever, I turned down joining a fantasy league though.
Yeah, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, my boss, who all the guys that I work with, completely different tax bracket than I am.
Yeah,
Asked me,
right now. That's just
yeah,
for just
at
just for
this point
now.
in time, yes,
Yeah.
yes, this point in time. Asked me if I wanted to join a fantasy league. I was like, absolutely. And he was like, okay, it's going to be $100 buy-in, $10 for every player you drop and every player you pick up. So it'll be a $20 transaction. Um, and then it was the same thing for trades. They said usually by the end of the season you're going to be spending $600 or $700, but you have the chance to win up to like $8,000. I was like, I'm gonna have to pass this year. Maybe we can come back to this next year. Doubt it, but unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to pass.
Yeah, I mean, Luke, we like he said this in the group chat, so I've already shared my take with him. I mean, $600-700 for $8,000. That seems like a good deal. Luke, what are your thoughts?
Oh yeah, it's like I mean that's just like 6 edits. I mean that's like nothing. So like
Luke only talks in edits.
yeah, I just it's edit form. So I just and the prices change. They're going up after this after my stock rises. So
Yeah. Luke, are
after
you
people see me.
Luke? Are you in a fantasy league at all this year?
Not yet, surprisingly. I usually am this time of year, but I'm not at football practice, so I don't even know what to do with myself. So I'm gonna probably just gonna live in the past and probably live in the glory days of Tays Valley football. So
As we all do.
I don't really want to think about the future. I'm probably just gonna end up just dreaming about, the one touchdown I caught, so
Yeah.
What
Well,
are we
yeah,
talking about? We were talking about are you doing fantasy football, and you went to that real quick.
yeah. You
yeah,
just you,
that's how much in the glory days I'm living. So
Okay,
thank you for pointing that out by the way, Grant. I
stuff.
appreciate that.
we're
Yeah,
yeah we I asked you about fantasy football, and
yeah. You said are you doing fantasy football? Yeah.
you basically said your life is
Yeah,
so
I've been
sad.
doing that a lot recently. I've just been dragging it back to Tays Valley football. It's just the way it is.
And
Well, if you got $500 laying around, I can. You're looking for one more guy in their fantasy league.
You buy 5 edits off me, I'll have $500 for you. That's a great offer.
yeah, you're really plugging your business there, Luke. Which, speaking of edits, I feel like I would be remiss if not like you were actually making money off of this. Number one, you are an LLC, single entity. Number one,
Sure.
but at the same time, you're also part of a corporation. Are you
I
not?
am. Yes.
What is this corporation called?
I work for ML Football. You might have seen them on Twitter. They post the outrageous headlines. They like to make everything sexual undertones. So it's kind of inappropriate at times, but it's a fun job. I like doing it. So
It aligns good with our family's Christian values.
oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's right up there with it. Actually, my boss is Jewish, so I have every Saturday off because he has to take 24 hours of rest.
yeah.
Yeah,
I,
so it's
I've
awesome actually. So
I've heard that's a thing in their faith.
yeah,
That's pretty darn cool.
Oh,
it
I've
is.
seen this account.
ML
Yeah.
football.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets a little unhinged at points, but
Yeah, are you
Good.
are you enjoying your coworkers at all? I know it's a virtual, sort of relationship, but are you
Oh,
enjoying?
yeah, it's good. I mean, we have three designers, and me and the other guy are 18, and the other one's 17. So like, literally three teenagers running the account pretty much, and our boss is 22. So yeah, we're like literally our age. So
That as an actual journalist who went to school for that sort of thing, that makes me feel real good that that the future of sports journalism is in the hands of three teenagers, my brother being one of them.
yeah, I kind of find it hard to believe sometimes too, because then like we have like a group chat, and I'm like, so like, what are the other people in the business? And he's like, what do you mean this is it? And there's like seven people in the group chat. So like, I'm like, and three of us are designers. So like, I don't even know where they get their money from, but I ain't gonna ask too many questions. So
Yeah, that's one of those corporations on LinkedIn where they just round up and they say, "Oh, we have like 50 people a part of our corporation
yeah,
or whatever." But
Hmm.
but speaking of LinkedIn, Grant, we got ourselves a new group chat, don't we?
Good transition. We absolutely do. It hit me as I was sitting there on my lunch break, scrolling through LinkedIn. We have a group chat for our friends, the Onions, on what we have. We have iMessage. We have, oh, well, I didn't even think about Snapchat. We have Snapchat, we have Instagram, and then we have Twitter. No one really uses Twitter besides me and Cam.
Yeah,
So I was sitting there scrolling through LinkedIn, and I was like, you know what? Most of us have a LinkedIn. Let me just make a quick group chat. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been pretty entertaining. We've been sending back, this is gonna sound so stupid. We've been sending messages back and forth just in like very professional manners, very like the styles, ending everything with like best regards or stuff like that. And yeah, everyone is in the group chat except for Adam because he refused to get LinkedIn.
yeah. To give Luke and the viewers some perspective, every single thing that we write is all in like corporate speak. Garrett's first message was, "I'm excited for this new journey." My mess, like Cam said, Onion, super excited to announce that I've accepted a new position in the Love Onions professional group chat. Let's keep pushing through quarter 3. And he says, "Best Camden Primer." It's just a lot. Cam says, "Team, I really hate LinkedIn. Peace and love, Camden Primer, Pella Retail Sales Representative." Because like none of us really like LinkedIn, but it's just a really good.
yeah,
It's a good source of entertainment for us because we just had to come up with funny but creative ways to do corporate talk with each
yeah,
other.
of course.
Yeah, Luke, you
No,
want?
I despise LinkedIn. I hate LinkedIn, but it's just it I get it's important. Like I don't know. When I was moving to, I moved to a whole nother state, and a way that I was reaching out to different people in the new town that I was going to be in was through LinkedIn. Like you would go to the OU database and then like see people, okay, that live here, also went to OU, send them a message, like that kind of thing. So it's important for that. It's just so funny to watch 50, 60 year olds posting and using corporate jargon on there. But yeah, I don't know. We're trying to have some fun with it.
There's a lot of buzzwords thrown around like honored, incredible opportunity, unlike anything I've ever experienced before. But when it all comes down to it, I hate to break it to most of you, it's a job, and that is really all it is. It's not unbelievable. It's a job.
Yeah,
It's true.
This is a job. This is not unbelievable. This is a job where we don't get paid. This is an unpaid internship, if anything, and we enjoy doing it. But it's a job at the same time.
It's true.
So, Luke, are you on LinkedIn at all?
I am. I'm just myself. I'm not Luke Edits 3. So
I see.
um, yeah, I have like two posts maybe. Like I announced that I was accepting a role with ML, and then I even think I have like on my resume like Tays Valley basketball, like Tays Valley football. I literally think that's on my resume. I don't even know why I put it on there, but uh, yeah, it's I see posts on there. I think it's funny because I know how people talk like in real life, and then they post about like their jobs and stuff, and I'm like, dude, this is like not even close to how you talk in real life. But I
I
mean,
chat
it's
GPT everything.
really,
Yeah.
Everything on there. I put it in a chat GPT. I'm like, hey, make me a LinkedIn post for this. This is what I want to say. Make it sound super corporate. And then I just,
yeah,
yeah, no, that looks
yeah.
good. I'll add a couple things and then, yep.
That's what my grandma does. Anytime she watches me,
Oh my gosh.
anytime she watches me perform live, or anytime she makes a post, she always like it can't just be like, "Oh, this was great," a short caption or whatever. It has to be like a freaking novel, and
Yeah.
that obviously she did not write.
Because like Meta has that thing where you can like clean up with Meta or whatever, and it like makes it sound better. And it was like we enjoyed Eli's immaculate show this evening. The scenery was just incredible, and it's like we're playing in a bar like in Columbus. Like there's no scenery, bro. So it's always funny to look at her posts, but
Yeah.
I don't even.
Yeah, playing in a cramped bar on South High Street. She says the atmosphere is immaculate. I'm like, okay, I
It's
don't
a
think so.
reach.
Yeah, but Luke, speaking of LinkedIn, it's an important tool to prepare for your future. Speaking of future, though, you in the near future are going to be a Bobcat. How you feeling about that?
Oh yeah, baby.
Can
Grant
I can I st-
represent.
can I stop you for a second?
Of course.
Am I on point with my transitions today? With my
Yeah,
segues?
I'm doing
You're
great.
doing a good job because sometimes I get scared that like, what are we going to talk about after this? And then Eli's just like, bang, right there.
Yeah, I'm on it today. Luke,
Killing it.
you're gonna be a Bobcat.
I am.
You nervous ahead of your first semester at OU? Oh yeah.
I mean, not really. I don't know. I mean, it's just school. I
Yeah,
don't know. I mean, hey, we got a futon in our dorm room, so like,
there you go.
I mean,
Important things.
yeah, exactly. So we got a
Yes.
TV, we got YouTube TV for college football. I mean, that's what else you
Perfect.
need exactly.
You know
Who
what
So
you got to
yeah.
do? You got to get a bunch of people together, chip in for a NFL Sunday ticket account.
Oh,
So that, do you know what that is?
yeah.
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 It's for if you're a college student, it's like usually it's like $350 for the year. If you're a
Yeah.
college student, it's 120.
Oh,
And if you
shoot.
split that between like six people, it's
And you
easy.
can all share the account?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
You get the
Dang.
split screens. Yep.
That's cool. I might have
These
to
are
look
the
into that
important
actually.
things.
Yeah, I mean, these are what you should be focusing on, like
Yeah.
not
when
accounting 1010.
Yeah, when you say we, when you say we can all share or we got YouTube TV, who's we? Are you talking about your roommates or your close
Well,
friends?
yeah. I mean, it is my roommate Tyler's account, so I'm just hoping he logs into it for me, I guess. But
Well then,
but yeah, Caden and Owen are next door to us, so like right next door. So
Let's go.
Caden is in the younger
yeah,
Sherman brother.
yes, younger Sherman, yes, down the road.
I see.
So
How so? Like Grant, this is nothing different for you because you roomed with all your buddies freshman year. I did not. I got assigned a rando my freshman year at OSU. Are you excited, Luke, to be rooming with some of your buddies from high school?
Yeah, that's probably why part of the reason I'm not as nervous. Like, I feel like I would be more nervous if I was living with somebody random, but like, I'll be texting Tyler. I'll be like, "Hey, I'm gonna get this." He's like, "Beast." All right, sick. Let me know, bro. And I'm like, this is so easy to like talk to him. Like, I would not be able to do that if I just had a random roommate. So I
Yeah.
like this.
When I had a random roommate, it was like I was messaging him on LinkedIn every single day because everything was so like formal, just like, "Hello, would you like me to pick up this at the grocery store?" "I'm okay, thank you." I was like, great talk. I'll circle back later." Just that stuff and everything. That's cool that you're rooming with your friends.
Yeah,
it'll be a lot of fun. It's nice that you have them there. And you guys will help each other meet more people too. You're gonna
yeah,
have different classes. I'm sure you guys will have some classes together, but
yeah,
doing other things, going playing basketball. So
yeah.
it'll
I
be
literally
fun.
think that Caden and I picked the same cluster of classes.
Really,
So I think that we're all like all of our classes are the
it's a lot
same,
of like
and maybe
computer
even
business
together.
stuff.
So
And
yeah, I think we're both finance, but he's like pre-law, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
cool.
yeah. To kind of piggyback off of what Grant said a little bit. You guys are going to meet new people, and your friends will become friends with those people. Like, I mean, I got introduced to Brock, Trent, and Bodie. Even though Cam was friends with Bodie for the longest time, didn't really know him until he went to OU with you guys. You guys became friends with him. I became friends with all of them, and now I would die for them. I'm serious. I love all of
wow.
them. Seriously, yeah.
Yep.
Like because like they were all at Colin's wedding, and it was amazing. Like those guys are a fun bunch, and I love them very very dearly. But Luke, am I mistaken as to think? Do you guys still have a trip planned before the start of your freshman year at OU, or is that already passed?
Oh no, it fell through. Yeah,
What
no, it
how,
was it
what do
was
you,
a mess. Yeah, it was bad.
what happened?
I mean, I was looking for the house, and Dad wasn't crazy about us driving through West Virginia. Uh,
I
so
wasn't
yeah,
either. I mean,
and Andrew didn't want to drive, so like he was like, I can get us tickets for $100 route trip, and I was like, okay, we gotta rent a car. You gotta be 25 to rent a car. I was like, this is yeah. So,
where were you guys planning on going again?
Hilton Head and Virginia Beach. Those were like the main two options.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
that's not what is that like a 12-hour drive or something? That's
a
not too.
9.
Yeah, not even. So like,
Yeah, 9 hours.
yeah, that if you're driving like less than 10 hours, that's not a bad trip
Yeah, it wasn't even that bad. Yeah.
in my eyes. I mean, like Grant, like we went on a senior trip, like our senior year, we went to Florida, and it was awesome, was it not?
We did.
I mean,
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun.
we went with our mothers.
Yeah,
They accompanied us, but we were turned loose at Busch Gardens, and that was great. I think.
it's a great day.
Better than Kings Island or
Let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy. Let's not get
okay,
crazy.
okay, all right.
So it was good in
It
its
was
own way.
good. They had animals.
They did have animals, which I thought was an interesting sort of setup because
Yeah,
they had roller coasters, but then like they would have like a zebra exhibit
yeah,
like right next to it. And you know, it was interesting, but
yeah. Kind of felt bad, but cool rides, cool animals, just maybe not together.
yeah, and, like ever since then though, we've been on our own having some very awesome dudes trips, minus the one to Alabama.
Like Alabama. Oh, yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I beat you by 1 second. I beat you by one
mm.
second. I figured I might as well get ahead of this. It
So
was
what
It
was
was
bad
cool.
about that? I mean, what was like specifically?
I will answer this one. Location was bad. Location was terrible. I got us a house that said it was a lake house. Really, there was just like a pond in our backyard, and like it was so freaking cold. It was wet. It was muggy. It was just terrible. Like place to and like we were like 45 minutes away from civilization,
Oh
From a
gosh.
Dairy Queen.
from a singular Dairy Queen. It was pretty bad.
The supermarket we stopped and got like all of the hot dogs and burgers that looked like it was straight out of like 1970 and nothing
Oh gosh.
restocked since then. So we were very careful with what we were picking up. But no, it was fun. All of our trips have been fun. That one was just interesting.
We
A lot of
made it.
indoors time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we made it fun. In spite of itself, but
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
yeah,
And it was perfect time if we ever couldn't find something to do because it was right during March Madness. So we just go inside and just watch a bunch of basketball games.
Perfect.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it was an interesting trip. That's
That's one.
We've had some good trips, and then we got another one coming up here soon. We're going to Lake Cumberland.
We are going to yeah,
Hmm.
because El Camo, he has little wedding coming up.
In Lake
Uh,
Cumberland?
Not in Lake
No,
Cumberland, but we're gonna be doing the bachelor trip
Oh, I got you. Okay, okay,
in
okay.
in Lake Cumberland. Then El Wedding will be shortly thereafter. Which, by the way, uh, you know, Colin is Cam's best man. I don't know if he's announced that on here, but like, I don't think he'll have a problem with that. Colin will be planning uh, the aforementioned bachelor trip, but he's currently on his own honeymoon right now,
Okay.
so he's a little preoccupied with that, and I can imagine he'll be pretty occupied with getting his life started now that he's a married man and everything. So
hmm
I'm willing. I'm coming on the air right now. I'm willing to say, Colin, if you need help planning the bachelor trip, probably don't ask me because I'll just get us another house in Alabama,
in Alabama.
even though we're supposed to go to Lake Cumberland. So maybe we can consult the group or whatever. Don't just consult me. But
So I'm sure everyone's dying to hear what did Eli Burgett think of Colin's wedding?
oh yes, the final verdict. Um, I will give it my Roman Emperor thumbs up because it was good wedding. I mean, like there was a certain point where like I was running out of steam or stamina because we danced for like 4 hours.
Long time.
Yeah,
Wow.
really long time. I think the alcohol probably helped other people dance for a long period of time, just like take their mind off of the fatigue that they were going through. I
I
did
felt
not.
great.
I did not have such luxury. I went in. I raw dogged the dance
Ooh,
floor,
Mm,
which that's
okay.
probably the wrong way to say it.
it's one way to
But
put it.
yeah, that's one way to put it. But we danced for like 4 hours, and at the very end, we sang Piano Man. Like literally, we stood in a circle and like swayed back and forth, and we just
It
sang.
was pretty cool.
It,
Yeah.
it was pretty
It
cool.
was yeah, it was fun. We had a great time. Service was great. Food was really good. Barbecue, I wasn't sure how that was I don't know, when he told me barbecue at a wedding, I was like, oh, it might be a little scary. No, it was awesome. It was so good. Shout out the Q. I think it's
It
where they, yeah,
are those the caterers?
yeah, the Q. Yeah, but it was great. We got to see everyone, hang out again. Already looking forward to early November. We get to do it all again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it all over again. But I will say, with the food and everything, it was good food. Good food. You know, it was nice. I didn't eat all of it, but it wasn't my fault because halfway through my plate, I went to the bathroom. I shouldn't have done that because I came back and the best man, Camden Primer, was sitting in my chair eating the rest of my food on my plate. And the worst part was I did not go to the wedding alone. I went with my girlfriend Casey, and she just sat there and let this happen. She like, and from what they told me afterwards, Cam said, "Oh yeah, I just sat down. I looked at Casey and I said, 'Hey, is Eli going to finish this?'" And she said no. So yeah, my food went in Cam's belly, which was okay because I wanted to fill up on dessert. Anyways, they had like a great spread there. So
Great, yeah, great dessert spread.
yeah, so I was pretty happy about that. But when we actually got to the dancing portion, like we got past the speeches and everything. By the way, Cam, he gave a great best man speech.
Great job.
He didn't say it last week on last week's episode, and he's not here this week, so he will not say it on this week's episode.
I
So
really wanted him to say it, and then it would have came out on Monday, and everyone would have heard it. But
that I think that would have been fine, but we just didn't think that ahead of time. He wasn't prepared.
also, Alexa, great job.
Yes, yeah. Alexa was the co-maid of honor, and
Kendall, I don't think you're listening or you're not going to hear this, but if you are somehow, then great job also.
yeah, great job by all parties involved, especially Todd. We love that
Yeah,
speech. It was
great
great.
speech.
Everybody did great. Then we got to the actual dancing part, and like we said, we danced for like 4 hours straight. And Luke, I don't know if you ever dance for 4 hours straight, but like there's times where you're going to want to tap out. There's times where you're going to want to throw in the towel. There's times you're going to want to call it quits.
Of course.
And there's times like you're just out there like just moving your body. You don't even know what the words to the song. You're just out there like just going through the motions or whatever. And then the song comes on that reignites your fire. And then Peyton Weiler from across the dance floor points you out and says, "Get it, Birgit." And then you start giving it your all. You just start dancing. You start going crazy. And that's kind of how it was for me. I don't know if anybody else can relate to that, but that's how it was for me.
Absolutely. I hope that the DJ just killed it all night. He was
Yeah,
just on top of it.
yeah.
Phenomenal.
I was a little worried about the DJ because towards the beginning he was having some audio issues during the
Hmm.
speeches. Microphones were cutting in and out, and he was having some trouble with the music at first. But once he got going, he knew the vibe, and he kept it up. He kept the energy up. We were bumping in the Stillwater Conference and Event Center. Luke, your question?
Was Mr. Brightside played?
No,
No, it wasn't.
Was it even a wedding?
I hate that song.
You hate that song?
That's so it's just not.
Oh
I
my
understand why it's
gosh.
popular, why it became popular. It's just
Oh my gosh.
no, no, that's
I
not.
love that song so much.
And I know people watching this are not gonna like this because it seems like everyone just randomly decided to like that song one day. I don't
Oh,
like
man,
it.
so good.
I mean, Luke, I'm with you. I like the song, but for this particular wedding, it didn't fit the vibe that we were going for.
Yeah,
Like
Okay.
we stuck to the club bumping songs and everything. We did a lot of hip hop songs and stuff like that. A lot of songs that I just didn't know the words to because
Okay.
me, I'm whiter than white bread. But like we all enjoyed ourselves, and it was some funky grooves that we were moving to.
yeah. I
Um,
looked up at one point on stage and I saw Trent Ebert and the DJ working hand in hand on figuring out what song was next. So that's when I knew the night was going in a good direction.
Which, like, I mean, it was an open invitation at the very beginning. Like, because all the groomsmen, we were just hanging out, and the DJ just said, like, "Hey guys, if you got any suggestions, like, run up here, whisper something in my ear, we'll figure it out together." And so, he took it like everyone took advantage of that. Like
Mm.
Trent was up there, Brock was up there. I think at one point Bodie was up there. It was just guys coming up, giving song suggestions, and hopping off the stage, and it was a lot of fun. But I don't know if anybody else remembers, but I remember multiple times throughout the night, where we would be like, circling around, like dancing and everything. There would be guys, hitting a move in the middle, and then Jonah would come walking in with a Diet Coke, and he would just start grooving like back and forth, and it was probably the most memorable thing of the night, in my opinion.
Yep.
It was amazing. Another memorable thing was that Cam. I think Grant, you pointed this out. Every single time you looked over at Cam, he was closer and closer to taking his shirt off.
Until it was gone. No, yeah, he just progressively the buttons went down the shirt until randomly I looked over and the shirt was gone and he put his vest back on. So it was just vest, no shirt, and he was soaked in sweat.
Yeah, that was a common thing back in. Do you remember freshman year, like homecoming and stuff like that? Like
Yeah.
all the upperclassmen, that was like the thing to do. Like after like an hour of dancing or whatever, all the upperclassmen were like taking their shirts off, but putting their vests and their bow ties back on. And it just seemed like, okay, why?
Yeah.
Like just
Were
take
there
Hey,
any
no,
ties around the heads at this wedding?
Yeah, a couple ties around the heads
Okay.
that I recall. I took my tie off, and Casey actually put it on, like just
Oh,
like a normal tie, not like a headband or anything. She
that's
just wore
nice.
it like a nice like neck
fortunately,
tie.
ours were clip-ons, so
Yeah,
they would have looked a little funny. I remember I think Dev had his on as a headband at one point.
yeah. I mean, like I can't single out one life of the party at Colin's wedding because like it seemed like everybody was just taking turns doing it,
Yeah.
and it was great. But I will say this: Cam's wedding, I think it will be good. That is my prediction. I will give it the thumbs up. I think it will be good, but I don't know how it's going
Big.
to top. I don't know how it's going to top Colin's wedding.
Mm.
I mean, that's going to be tough. I feel like.
Yeah, ain't a competition, but it's gonna be hard to top.
Well, it's
It was a great time. It was a lot of fun.
it's not a competition to some. It's a competition for me. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm like
We know. Yeah.
I'm like one of those TLC shows where like the fellow brides like rate the weddings and everything. Or I'm guessing. I don't watch any of those shows.
We'll
I
just talk
was
about it
so,
behind closed doors on a podcast going out to everybody.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we're just broadcasting that to all of non-applicable France right now,
Correct.
and that's all we're doing. But yeah, we're going to be doing the bachelor trip in Lake Cumberland. Are we going to be tubing at all, Grant? Do we know that?
I
Colbin.
don't know what we're gonna be doing. I believe golf is thrown in there at some point, and that's all I know.
I mean, like
So
I
everything else we're just gonna be phone in time.
yeah, I feel like golf is just thrown in on all of our bachelor trips because we love golf.
Yep.
We're a bunch of golfers, and it makes sense. The last time we went golfing with all of us together was at the Hocking Hills Golf Course, which was really like hiking a mountain, but then like hitting off a tee box once you get to the peak. So, and it was quite tiresome. I'm not gonna lie.
I would say golf. I would say Colin would probably schedule some golf. I see that he's at like on 18 birdies. I see that he's at the links like every other day,
Yeah.
shooting the 110. Me too. I mean, I shoot 110 every time too, so it's not a big deal.
Oh, do you know? Do you know? You big golf guy?
No, that means we're terrible. So
That's not a great sport.
yeah, no, that's terrible.
I, yeah, I love golf, but I just don't know how to score it. Like
It's
seriously,
okay.
anytime you guys say, "Oh yeah, I shot a 110" or "I shot a whatever," I'm just like, that means nothing to me. Like, how much did you shoot over?
Oh
what?
yeah.
Like, did you get par or what? Like, what happened?
I guess that would be plus 38.
That's normally what I shoot over. That's pretty good.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, yeah, one, yeah, 38. Yeah,
Yeah, there's
that's
no,
what you shoot.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with shooting plus 38. I mean, I think it's a
That
fine.
I mean, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
for the amateur.
Yeah, we'll probably have some golf in our future, but looking towards the future, Luke and Grant. I want to circle back to football because I want to reiterate this. We will have the battle for Ohio coming up in the 2025 football season. That is
Mhm.
the Ohio State University taking on an Ohio University Bobcats, and
Mm.
it'll be a game. It'll be a game, and it'll be a game that I'll be in attendance for. I'm making sure my weekend is free, and I'm going to go see the Buckeyes play at the Shoe.
Yep.
Grant, Luke, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
Already got tickets. We'll be there.
I'll be there too.
Luke, I don't know how invested you are yet in Ohio University sports, but have you looked ahead at the Bobcat schedule for the first 3 weeks?
I have. This I think week 2 is actually West Virginia, so I'm gonna plan to meet the guy that I made an edit for.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's actually
Oh,
kind of
that'll be
cool.
cool.
That's yeah. And then I know the Miami game. That's a Tuesday though, so that's gonna be. Is it usually Tuesday?
Yeah, it's always, yeah. Once you get halfway through the season, all the games are on Tuesday. That's when
Oh, okay.
action happens.
Okay, all right, all right,
You'll learn. They're
all right.
fun.
Okay.
But we
Tuesday night
start,
lights.
we're at Rutgers, which I mean, they got Greg Schiano as their coach. They're a Big Ten team.
Yeah, we might.
Winnable
Yeah.
game. West Virginia's coming to us. Oh, West Virginia isn't great right now, but it's still West Virginia. And then we go to the Horseshoe. That's a dub, so we don't even have to worry about it. But no, it's going to be a tough start to the season. If we can get
Yeah,
there with at least one win, then I'd call that a dub.
for sure. That was about the toughest start to a season I've seen. Like I looked at it, I was like, dude, that's insane.
Yeah.
But I've seen other schools. I think it was maybe man, maybe like Oklahoma or something. It was like the toughest August schedule. No, it was a Big Ten team because they play Oregon, Ohio State, and Michigan all in October, and it's like within 4 weeks they play those three teams. I forget who it was, but that's like a crazy stretch to go against.
Yeah. I mean, like, guys, don't count yourselves out because, as we've seen before, going to the horseshoe and escaping with a win is possible. I'm sad to report that it's Michigan most recently, over the past couple of years, that has done
Few
that.
times.
Yeah, a couple of times, and not too happy about that. Looking for a win against the team up north this year.
It's true,
That would be just fine and dandy with me.
but I don't even know like how the shoe is supposed to be a great atmosphere to play in when the three biggest games of the year are at noon.
Yeah,
Like
it's
that's just
unfortunate.
it's blasphemy.
OU
I
game, 7 o'clock though.
That's true. That's true. I kind of looked at that and I was like, so Big Noon Kickoff doesn't care that much about the OU game. They want to make it a noon game. Like, come on, bro.
Not for Texas, not for Michigan, not for Oregon, but
Nah, bro.
Ohio University, night game.
Do we play Oregon this year? Or I guess Ohio State. Did they play Oregon?
I don't
I thought they
think
flipped
actually.
because I think we played Washington. I
Well,
don't know though.
the Big Ten has 18 teams in it now, so we kind
It
of
does.
we have a bigger pool to choose from. So,
They
That
did.
first
Did they do
football,
away with the sides of it, like the east and west or
yeah,
whatever? They did. Okay. Okay.
that
which I like because now
That's I think that's the best thing to do, honestly.
yeah, just let the best teams in. Don't do it
Yeah.
because you always have like Wisconsin or like
Yes.
Nebraska, and they didn't play anyone.
Yeah. Exactly.
Um,
We don't
yeah,
play Nebraska though. They're like one of the better non-name brand teams, I would say.
I don't think we play Nebraska
I
this
don't
year.
think we do.
No, it's Texas, Grambling State, Ohio, Washington, Minnesota, Illinois, Wisconsin, Penn State, Purdue, UCLA, Rutgers, Michigan.
Minnesota's not bad. They'll be all
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Wisconsin too.
Big Ten team. So
Well, we lost 2016. We lost to Iowa. It was a trap game. We beat Penn State and then came back and lost to Iowa at home.
let's
They
not
were
talk
not even ranked.
let's not talk about that ever again. Let's not talk
that
about
first week is going to be well. It's Texas, Ohio State, and then it's LSU and oh my God, who do they play? LSU plays someone also.
Well, I know a guy that bought season tickets for $750 and the Texas ticket is selling for 550.
Really?
Yeah, so like you could just buy season tickets and make crazy profit off of it if you just sell the big games. It's like you get your money back right away.
everybody wants
LSU and Clemson.
yeah.
Those four
Everybody,
Okay.
teams will all be in the college football playoff, and it's pretty crazy that they're all playing each other week one.
Yeah, that is insane.
everybody wants a piece of that, but
I feel like there's always like a couple SEC teams with like one loss that get in, one or two losses that got in.
Especially now with the 12 teams,
Yeah.
I mean,
Larger
went
room for error.
3 loss, or I don't even remember last year.
We
I know
lost
they're
two games.
discussing, yeah, 3 loss teams getting in. I just don't remember.
I don't think there were. But
No, I don't think so.
yeah,
I think Clemson was a two-loss team. They got in.
Yeah.
bottom line is, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking forward to the college football season, looking forward to the pro season. Guys, there's not really a good way to transition into this, but we're winding down. We're getting close to the end of this episode. And, we've been back for about 3 weeks now. Now we're easing back into it. We haven't really done any clips yet. We really haven't done a whole lot of promotional material for the great return of the I'm No Genius podcast. But I think one thing to really get the fans going, to really get the fans talking, is if we do a draft. What say you, gentlemen? You want to knock out a draft here tonight?
I'll do a draft.
Love it. Sounds great.
I don't have
Well,
a board or a prompt, I guess.
no, it's
Yeah,
okay
me as
because
well.
I'm gonna give you the prompt right now. And if you're looking for options on picks, you can go to buffalowildwings.com or roosters.com because we are doing a best sauces draft.
Oh, let's go.
What say you, gentlemen? You like that idea?
Let's do
I
it.
like
I'll
it.
do some research right now.
Yeah, do some research. Take a quick 60 seconds. Pull up some options for yourself. Actually, I'm not going to do it on my computer. I'm just going to do it on my phone.
So like
Any
just
sauce.
wings or like anything.
Pardon me, Grant.
Like just for wings or like any sauce.
I'm willing to venture outside of just wings.
How
I
about
mean,
like ranch?
All right.
that would count as one. That would count as one. Anything that you can squirt out of a bottle and apply to a piece of meat,
Let's go.
or really anything. I mean, I don't care. Like just anything you can dip or smother in.
I like that. How many picks?
Let's go because how many sauces are there in the world?
Like 5 picks each?
I'm okay
Do
with that.
four.
Four, and maybe we'll throw in an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Throw in an honorable mention. Luke, do you have some options pulled up? Maybe you want to lead us off.
Oh shoot, this is a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure.
All right. Pretty safe pick. I'm gonna go Chick-fil-A sauce.
Ooh,
Damn it.
Chick-fil-A.
That's a pretty safe pick. I like that pick. I'm okay with that.
Grant, you're experiencing some frustration right now. Were you going to take that number one?
So upset. Yeah.
Wow, that is not what.
Yeah. No, I'm about to exit out of the podcast. It doesn't even matter. All
It's just all downhill from here on
I
out.
won it already.
right. Sorry, we can come back.
Okay.
Grant, do you want to go next, or do you want me to go next?
I'll go. I mean, we'll just stick with fast food chains. I'll do cane sauce.
Okay. Okay. I knew you were gonna go there. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, that would probably be number one, number two for a lot of people's drafts. I feel like for my number one pick, I'm going to go with a classic. I'm going to go with one that's reliable across multiple chains. I'm going to go with buffalo sauce.
Okay.
Mm.
To make it a little bit more specific, I'm going to go medium buffalo sauce
Mm.
because
Wow.
that's the kind of that I like. You dip that in some ranch. It's a good combination. But I'm not drafting ranch. Not drafting
Mm.
ranch. Not yet. That is its own separate entity. But we're doing a snake draft.
Yeah, you get 2 picks.
So I'll follow up with my second. I'm going to go Parmesan garlic sauce
Mm.
from
Mm.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Check it out.
Once you had it, you'll never go back.
I like that.
You'll never want anything else. Grant, what do you got?
Give me probably top three most universal sauce. Um, very versatile. We'll take barbecue.
Oh.
Yeah, again, that's right up there with buffalo sauce for versatility,
Okay.
usability across
Mhm.
chains. Definitely a good pick.
That
Luke,
is a great pick.
2 picks to you.
That kind of sets me back a little bit, I'll be honest.
Mm.
Um, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. I'll take ranch. Very versatile. You can go on anything. I like that pick. It's safe. It's boring, but I like it. My second pick, I'll be a little more niche. I'm gonna go sweet Thai chili sauce from Roosters.
So
That is go-to wings. Go very good. Excellent with really any kind of meat, beef or chicken, doesn't matter. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, that's not a bad pick, Luke. Pretty good set of picks.
I like
there.
it.
Grant, you got some?
give me give me sriracha. I
Okay.
love sriracha on everything,
So
especially eggs.
Yeah.
I've heard hot sauce on eggs is good. I'm not a big hot guy, but I like the pick. I like the pick.
Well, gentlemen, this one might be a foul. You're welcome to raise a red flag if you want, but I'm gonna go Southwest Ranch.
That plays.
Is that okay? Is that okay?
That plays. Yeah, that'll be all right.
I feel like that's a good enough distinction
That's
from
all right. Yeah, that's all right.
from original recipe.
I'll
And
allow
for
it.
and for my honorable mention, I mean, I feel like I just need to throw in a really freaking hot sauce on here. So I'm gonna go donkey sauce from Roosters.
Okay.
That's the tip top of the pyramid, the chain, is it
Yeah.
not?
Do you like that?
I've had it once before. It burned my mouth off, but I remember thinking this is pretty good.
So you're picking a sauce you don't even like?
No, I like it, dude, but it just like burned my mouth like crazy, and
Okay.
I feel like if I pick the hottest sauce, then I don't know. I feel like I've earned the respect of.
That's true. Well, I guess it's not a pick. It's just an honorable mention, but I like
What
where your head's at.
did we say 4 picks or 3 picks?
4.
Oh, that was four. Okay, yeah, that was four.
Then
My bad. My
then
bad. So that is your fourth pick. Yeah.
that's my fourth pick.
Okay, I got you.
It my will definitely have the manliest list on the drafting board
Yeah, you've
here.
got bragging rights for sure.
Yeah, I got bragging rights because I picked the donkey sauce. Grant, what do you got?
Now, if this gets shot down, I'll be perfectly fine because it's not a sauce. But every time I look at these pictures of all the sauces, this is appearing frequently. Um, Hot honey.
Ooh, hot
I don't.
honey.
I've never had
It's
that
okay.
before.
It's okay if we say no.
Is
I
this
mean, do you put it on stuff like you would a sauce? Like,
Absolutely.
then yeah, I don't see a problem with it.
this
All
is
right.
a this is a legitimate sauce from like is it like which establishment you're looking
It's
at?
just hot honey. It's
Hot
honey,
honey.
but it's like spicy.
Oh, like
Okay.
okay, like temperature, or like
Yes.
okay, gotcha.
Correct.
Oh wow,
Yes.
I've never had that. Might want to try it.
Phenomenal. So good. I also put that on everything.
Well, there you go. Luke, what do
Okay.
you got? This is your for your final pick. Luke, what do you got? Round us out.
I this is not specific to the restaurant, but I'm gonna go Carolina Gold,
Mm,
specifically from Roosters. But I'm also getting other results from other places, so I imagine that's good as well.
okay,
Yes.
Carolina Gold. Yeah, I feel like that was a steal right there. I feel
Yeah,
like
for sure.
a lot of people like Carolina Gold,
I
but
picked two Roosters. Half my picks are Roosters, so you know where I eat most often. So
I mean,
This could hurt you in France.
that I don't know if they have Roosters over there. I'm gonna have to pull out a map, see what's going on over there. They need to get their act together.
yeah, they got a roosters over there because they watch I'm No Genius while eating roosters.
For
So
sure.
of course they do.
Um, we gonna do honorable mention. We should do like a couple, like just list the ones
I
that
mean,
were
yeah,
picked.
just like throw out any that come to mind.
I mean,
Honorable mention.
ketchup wasn't taken.
Yeah.
Ketchup.
I just kept thinking about it. I used to eat it a lot. I don't really eat it that much anymore,
Nah,
but
last resort type thing. Honey
I really
mustard.
like honey mustard.
I was about to say, yeah, that's
I
I
was yeah.
really, really like honey mustard.
yeah,
That was almost my last pick, and then I thought of hot honey, so decided
yeah.
to go with that.
I was gonna take this because it technically is a sauce, but it's only on one thing, Alfredo sauce.
Yeah.
But it's very good. It's like on the thing that it's on, it's very good, but it just doesn't play in a lot of fields.
I mean, I don't
You
know.
guys ever had a gar or oh my God, what's it called? Vodka sauce for like pasta?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's so
No,
good. If you just
no.
make like penne, pour a bunch of vodka sauce in there, chicken, you got yourself a great meal right there.
Wow. All right.
Oh, what about this one? It's very niche, kind of like Alfredo sauce, yum yum sauce.
Oh,
Oh,
that
yeah.
is that's a great pick.
Yeah, that yum yum sauce for if you're eating at a hibachi restaurant or something like that. That
No, I'm
sauce
mad at
is
myself I didn't get that.
Yeah, that
Um,
was really good. That could have been like a first rounder.
sour cream.
Yeah.
does
Are
that
we pl
count? Does
Is
that
that a
count? It?
sauce?
I don't know if it's a sauce, man.
I don't know. You guys let me have hot honey, so I think we
That's
kind of
yeah.
gates there.
I
Does
mean, is
does
that more of a dip? Like
Yeah, because
salsa?
if
Is
you're doing
salsa a
that, then it'll
sauce?
be like no. So it'd be like salsa, guac,
Yeah. I feel like
which
that's a different game.
yeah,
Okay.
but I think
could do
that
dips one day.
we,
Could be
we
a fun
could we could do dip one day. Yeah, mom's puke dip on there.
one.
That's a Burgett household staple. But ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our first draft of the I'm No Genius reunion tour, and I think we're all pretty satisfied with our picks, gentlemen. Uh, let's go ahead and wrap this bad boy up right here. We got a life lesson for some of the kiddos out there. Grant, what do you got for us?
Oh man, I don't know. I always suck at these. I don't know. Be like Luke if you're passionate about something,
Wow.
like editing. Uh, Try to make it a job. Have fun with it, and maybe you can get to where he's at one day. on a podcast with probably no one listening at this point. They probably turn it off and they're never going to listen to it again. So just keep grinding. Maybe one day you can be like Luke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's I'm flattered, but I have no clue what I want to do with my life. So I thank you for the kind words, but I have no direction right now. So
I think you're doing it, Luke. I think you're doing it already, and that's pretty freaking cool. Luke, you got a life lesson?
stay in school. I mean, yeah, that's probably it. I don't know. That's what I'm doing, so I hope that's the right choice.
I, yeah, I mean that's
Yeah,
wise words, Luke.
that's what I
Uh,
would say.
I would say to the kiddos out there, whether you are staying in school or whether you are trying your darndest to be Luke Burgett on a daily basis, always be cordial and always be professional when interacting in a LinkedIn group chat. I feel like
Only
that.
there?
Well, that's where it's essential.
Okay,
Everywhere else is just a plus. But
okay,
in a LinkedIn group chat, if you are not sending "What's up, team?" or "Hey guys," comma message, and then best or regards or looking forward to it or whatever, and then your title at the bottom, you are not doing it correctly, and you must stop. Luke, you got
Quick
a question?
question for the fans. What needs to be more cordial? A LinkedIn message or an email?
I think they're one and the same.
Yeah.
You think so?
You format them the exact same
Okay.
usually.
All right. All right.
Equal footing of corporate talk, cordialness, all of that
Okay.
involved. But yeah,
After you get to know someone for a while though, in an email, it just becomes like a text.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
yeah, just a text with more steps, I would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up right here. From everyone here at I'm No Genius, I'm Eli. He's Grant. He's Luke. Thank you guys so much for listening, watching, experiencing this episode with us, and we will see you next time.
Everybody loves